Hey, this is Thomas.
And I'm Ryan, and this is the entertainment segment. There is that air horn. We need to retire the air horn. Can we start a new sound? What kind of sounds? Hold on. What kind of sounds do we have on the soundboard? We never even use half of them.
Yeah, so I got the baby crying.
We can't get copyrighted for these, can we?
No, not these. Not these.
Okay, that's annoying. Let's go to the next one.
Countdown to an explosive.
Okay, that's good. I like that. We should use that more.
We got a good old cussing beep.
Just in case we need to, just in case I get crazy on the sports segment this time. Whoa.
Gunshots.
Think of that. We just heard that outside. We're not too sure what's going on outside the 540 Show studio here, but we heard a random gunshot.
Yeah, we did. So if you're shooting, it sounded like an assault rifle, stop it.
Stop it.
Please stop it.
Way too close to the house.
I should not hear the gun shoot.
We're trying to do a show here.
I shouldn't hear the recoil. I shouldn't hear anything.
Nothing but air horns and babies crying around here on this show.
I'm hearing bullet casings drop in the ground.
No, he didn't hear that. He didn't hear any of that. But he did shut the door like that was gonna help. And that's where we're at right now. So we're in here doing this show with under limited safety right here in this room where a bullet could come through the window at any second, clip either.
Didn't we talk about how there was bullets going through windows in Stafford last week?
And here we are sitting right. I'm sitting right next to a window. So that's how we're going here on the
I'm sitting right next to a window.
But moving on, I saw you sent me something about this. Gwen Stefani and Gavin Rossdale list their Beverly Hills mansion.
Yes, they did. They're getting a divorce. They're getting a divorce.
$35 million for their 90210 digits.
That's right, man. That's right. And it's actually crazy. They bought it for $13 million. They're selling it for $35. That's what?
They're out there in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, but that's a
nice area.
$20 million profit.
Yeah, that's a nice area. That's
it's a big house too.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Looks like its own neighborhood. They got tennis courts and a couple other houses connected to a couple other houses. Looks like they got their own cul-de-sac down there.
Giant pool. It's crazy, man. When people of that magnitude put their incomes together, what kind of home they can.
The fact that Gwen Stefani and Gavin Rossdale were dating and bought a house together is kind of surprising. I don't know.
Well, they were full-blown married.
Yeah, but the fact that all worked out, I don't see how that obviously didn't last, but the fact that's a crazy relationship right there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really listen to Gwen Stefani's music. I did, I guess, back in middle school a little bit, but yeah,
I can't even think of a Gwen Stefani song right now. You got something for me? Wasn't she on that
Bananas? B-A-N-A-N-A-S. That was Gwen Stefani.
That was her? That's her?
I think so.
Gwen Stefani's, she's all right, I guess.
I mean, she's cool.
Let me look up some Gwen Stefani jams and see what we got.
Gwen Stefani jams. I don't think you're going to find any jams.
I think she's got some hits.
Bananas was cool.
I'm starting to think, at first I was kind of like, oh, I don't like Gwen Stefani, but now I'm sitting here and I think that, I might like some Gwen Stefani. Let's see what we got.
Man, it's...
Holla Back Girl.
Oh, Holla Back Girl.
Yeah, come on now. That's
was a jam.
Classic.
That was a jam.
This is all recent. She's got some old stuff. I know it.
Man, I saw that house, and you know what it made me think of? You ever seen that MTV
How small
show?
my house is.
Right. You ever seen that show Cribs?
Yes, I used to watch that show all the time.
Did you ever see Teen Cribs? It was essentially the same show, but it would be from
nicer houses.
No, same type of like mansion or whatever, but just it would be the kid showing it off, like it's their parents' house or whatever. But the kid's like, "Oh, this is where I play video games, and this is where my big old they have tree houses that are bigger than
their famous dads, like standing in the kitchen. Oh, and this is my dad, Ludacris. Like you didn't know who it was. Yeah. Oh, what's up, man?
Yeah,
like he's there making some eggs or something. Right. Like, get out of here. This is all staged.
It's cool, man, because the kids always had like Lambos and stuff. When I saw that house, I was like, man, I wish I could.
They got, they don't play. They got a tennis court. They don't play any tennis.
I could probably beat them in tennis.
But no, they're not playing any tennis. That's the thing. They just get it to have it because tennis court $10,000. Y'all want to add? Yeah.
Well, a lot of times stuff like that will just add to the equity of your home, so you could just sell it for more. Which I mean, they ended up doing.
I mean, your house definitely looks more legit if you somehow can fit a tennis court around it.
And put a tennis court in the front yard, right underneath the tree.
Golf course. You've got all that surrounding your house. You're doing pretty good for yourself.
Get a nice par 3 course in the backyard.
So you were telling me a little bit about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Sure would.
And something that surprised me about these people are getting nominated, or they are just they're the finalists. What do we got going on?
These are the official nominees that came out Tuesday.
Something that surprised me about this is there's not all just rock and roll people on here.
Right. And I actually didn't know that either. I thought that it was strictly rock and roll.
So give us some of the names. What we got?
We got the Bad Brains. We got Chaka Khan. We got Journey is on there. Journey. I'm pushing for Journey. There is actually an opportunity for fans to vote. I'll talk about that in a second.
Don't stop believing.
That's right. Let's see. They got Tupac Shakur, the Cars. Yes.
Just somebody named Tupac.
Right. Tupac. And Tupac's going to get in there. He's absolutely going to get it.
Janet Jackson's on there.
Janet Jackson.
Jane's Addiction. I mean, they only had they were very good for a very short period of time, but Jane's Addiction has some good stuff.
What give me like a few hits of theirs.
I can't think of, they have 2 songs that, there's one, it's like a name of a girl, that the name of the song, but they're very like
Jesse's girl.
No, they're very like grudge bandish.
I got you. But yeah, so, and it's actually cool how they vote for these people. So basically, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Jane Says.
Jane Says. What is that?
Yeah, you'd know it if you heard it. We can't play music because we'll probably get copyrighted.
Yeah, we don't want to run into copyright issues.
Yeah, so that's where the music went. We'll get more into that next show. But yeah, Jane Says, you'd know the song. If I can't sing, I can't come up with the beat right now, but you would know it. They got songs man.
I got you. But yeah, so I mean, so the way that they're going to be voting for these guys, so the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is going to be sending over 800 ballots to different artists, musical historians. They're going to be sending them to what else? I mean, just music industry professionals, just high music industry people, and they're going to be voting on. I think only 3 or 4 of these guys make it in. I think.
What's it say?
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't specifically say.
Okay,
that's why.
That's fine.
I think.
I like it. I like your guess. That's good.
Because I mean, you can't have everybody in there. I mean,
no, then it would
I'm
just
thinking
get
5
ridiculous.
Five max. But I could tell you, Tupac is going to be. I mean, if you see Tupac on a ballot and you just don't circle his name before you even read the question, you might be hating.
Is that one of those questions that I only has one answer again?
Yes, yes, it does.
But you're right. Yes, you would be. I love Tupac.
I mean, I can't even say I grew up with his music.
Hail Mary, love it.
But, Hail Mary,
but
whoopsie.
But he yeah,
here?
That's cool to see. That's why I was like, that's cool, man. Tupac for the rock, and that's the first thing that I thought about actually is Tupac for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be cool. When is? Do you know when the last vote is? Did you say something about that?
It says that public voting ends December 5th.
Okay, so there's time.
So I think April is when they said they actually say the winners of, who will be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Speaking of rock and roll, I saw the Rolling Stones had a show in Vegas, and Mick Jagger has laryngitis, so they canceled it.
Jeez.
Yeah, isn't that terrible?
What is that lung disease?
Sounds like it. I couldn't tell you. Laryngitis just sounds terrible. Anything with jitis on the end just doesn't sound good.
Jitis.
But that's I was just reading about it. I was like, man, I saw this guy complaining on Twitter. I guess he had tickets and now he can't go to Vegas or see the show.
That stinks. Do the people get refunds?
I don't know. I didn't read into it. I was just like, that's something that would happen to me. Wake up my fit and then, get excited for a game or something, they'd cancel it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's almost like that time we drove all the way up to D.C. to go to the Nationals game.
And it got canceled.
Just to pull into the parking lot, they said it got canceled.
And we parked. Oh, my goodness. Funny quick story. So we go to a Nats game one day, and it's late in the year. Beautiful day. And as we get up the road, I guess it just starts raining. And we knew there was going to be a little bit of showers in the area, but I for sure didn't think it was enough to cancel a Major League Baseball game here. So we're driving up, and all of a sudden we get to around Lorton, and it starts pouring down rain. I mean, just a driving rain for probably 30 minutes. Can't see. We're all packed inside John's SUV. So we get there, and we jump into the first parking spot we see. And as we're riding up, I get a text that says game's been canceled. And this is so we park.
And I thought he was joking. I thought he was doing a giant bit.
Yeah, so we park. We pay these people, and as we pay them, we park the car. We see them just packing up their stand and put it away. And all of a sudden, the cops undercover roll in.
About 4 of them.
These people just told us we could park here, and they took our money, and there was no. That wasn't even a parking lot.
So they were just running a parking scam, just taking people's money.
And as soon as they took our money, they set up shop, and they were out. Mm-hmm. And the sad thing about that is we never got our money back. They came and collected that money right in front of us, said, nope, you can't have it.
You know what the officer said? He said they had to book it into evidence.
Yeah, we could go through some long system, and he knew we weren't going to do that.
Yeah, he said, well, you can...
He took one good look at us and said, He had dinner that night. He took our money straight to dinner. That dude pocketed every dollar.
We don't know that for sure.
I'm not even sure if that was a real cop now that I think about it.
No, that was probably was. I mean, that's crazy, a double scheme situation.
Yeah, but that's twice I've been to Nats games and they've been canceled. Who would have thought? You go to a major league sporting event or any major sport, and you just think the last thing that's going to happen is they're going to cancel. This ain't a little kid soccer game.
That's right.
And they got canceled when I'm already there.
And look, if you're gonna park, make sure that it is a legitimate parking voucher. Like, he should hand you something back. Where you shouldn't just be able to give a guy cash and he says, "All right, park over there, park that way." That's a scam.
Yeah, but moving on. Speaking of Nats, we're gonna move on in the sports segment here coming up next. And before we do that, we have the spot of the week.
We have a spot of the week.
And this week's spot of the week is somewhere that we visited the other night. It's called a Meditation Rock at Kenmore Park.
Meditation Rock at Kenmore Park.
Morning time, daytime, nighttime. That place is cool just to go sit, hang out, do some thinking, whatever you need to do, climb all over it, have fun. That's a nice little spot at Kenmore Park. Walk up to the top of the trees, next to the big thing that looks like the Washington Monument that's lit up. It's right there on the other side. Can't miss it. Be safe if you go. I didn't tell you to jump off it or anything like that. But
it just might be fun to jump off of it.
This is the spot of the week. So we will get into the sports when we come right back.